Call Jaylen. All right.
The father of a star NBA player and a one-time renowned boxer in his own right was accused of stabbing a man during a parking lot fight.
Oh, his guts were like seriously falling out of his stomach.
When it came time for this case to go to court, there was a major twist.
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. Now, a lot of times law enforcement has no idea who they pulled over when they do a traffic stop, and that includes celebrities and people with celebrity connections. That was the case in Las Vegas last fall when the Metropolitan Police Department get a report of a stabbing at a local park.
It turns out the suspect was Quenton Marselles Brown, who goes by his middle name. Nowadays, he's probably best known for being the dad of Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown. But again, Marselles is also a former professional boxer. He's 7 feet tall and weighs more than 300 pounds. Now, while his debut was in the late 80s, he's competed in heavyweight championship fights as recently as 2016. But according to Las Vegas Metro Police, it was Marselles' alleged behavior outside the ring that got him in trouble. I want to take you to All American Park in Vegas in August of 2025. According to an arrest report obtained by News 3 LV, this all started over an alleged door ding in the parking lot. The alleged victim's girlfriend told officers that she and her boyfriend were sitting in their car when an SUV pulled into the space right next to them. When the passenger door opened, it reportedly hit the victim's driver's side door. According to TMZ, the victim was reportedly a youth football coach. When he got out to check the damage, his girlfriend told officers that the other man, later identified as Marselles Brown, was, quote, immediately confrontational. The men apparently had words. Then the victim started to walk away, according to the arrest report. From there, the arrest report goes on to state that's when Marselles allegedly went after the man with a knife. One witness told police he may have swung the knife up to 25 times. The victim got back into the car and his girlfriend drove him to a nearby pharmacy where they then called police. According to News 3 LV's review of the arrest report, the victim had stab wounds to his back, clavicle, and left hand, plus a broken rib. He had to have several surgeries, according to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and had to have part of his digestive system removed. Marselles Brown also left the scene and was reportedly on his way to the hospital himself for an injury to his face when Las Vegas Metro PD caught up with his SUV.
Control 3 Victor 12. We might have a class one going eastbound on the Summerlin Parkway from Buffalo. We're too far away from the exit to confirm a plate, but we're going to try and catch up to it now.
Can I throw my lights on or no?
Yep.
Did it get a hold? There it is. There it is. There it is. Are we stopping it?
Yep. Control 3 Victor 12. We've got the Lincoln in front of us. We're heading southbound on 95 approaching Decatur. Get behind it. Get behind it. Stop. Stop. Iris vehicle stop, you understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll your windows down! Roll your windows down. This is the Metropolitan Police Department. Put your hands in the air. call the driver out first. Keep your hands where we can see them.
Tell the driver to turn off the vehicle.
Driver, turn off the vehicle. Drop the keys out the window. You ready for the driver to exit? Or you want to wait? There's only two of us. Driver, exit the vehicle. Open the door and exit the vehicle. Hands up in the air. Turn away from us. Walk back to the sound of my voice.
Get her behind the vehicle.
Step to the right of the vehicle. To the right. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming. Stop. Passengers in the vehicle, do not move. Leave your hands where I can see them. No, get back in the car. Do not move. Leave your hands where I can see them. Passenger out next. Passenger, exit the vehicle. Keep your hands up.
Marselles Brown was in the passenger seat of the SUV with his wife driving and 2 children in the back seat. Everyone was separated while police try to figure out what exactly is going on.
He's pretty much admitting that this is all him and that nobody else inside the vehicle had anything to do with this.
This guy that we just, the big
The one
guy?
that we just took out. Yep.
I'm going to need somebody to go to the confrontation state. I'm going to be with the sales counselor. She's also going to be
Alright, so get ready. You might have to either stand outside the vehicle for this next part, but you're going to be calling that guy out too once K9's ready for it, okay?
Okay. Am I calling it out to you guys? Calling it out to you guys?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Open the door from the outside. In the vehicle, open the door from the outside. Step out of the vehicle. Keep your hands in the air. Step out of the vehicle and keep your hands in the air. Step out of the vehicle, sir. Hands in the air. Turn and face the other way. That's remove the seat. There we go. Walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep walking backwards. Go to your right. Take 2 steps to your right. 2 steps. Walk backwards. Keep walking. Take 1 more big step to the right.
She's taking up.
Keep going. Stop.
Go now. Take over. DT, go now.
Hey guys, just leave your hands where I can see them. How many are in the car? Is it just 2? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. Don't cry. It's okay. If there's 2 kids, 1 right here, 1 back here. That's it. It's okay. It's okay.
An officer asked Marselles' wife how they even ended up in this situation.
Can you tell me what happened?
We were pulled into the park. We parked next to the vehicle.
Uh-huh.
My husband opened the door.
Is your husband this the big talker?
Yeah, the other guy says that my husband's car door hit his car door, which didn't happen because our cars were really close to each other. My husband's like, I'm not going to fight with you about it. You know, I'm here for my kids. We walked away. The man hit our mirror, our passenger mirror. And then my husband went back and was like, you know, We walked away. Next thing I know, my husband was on the ground on his knees in the gravel. The other guy was on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he hit your husband first?
He hit my husband.
You've never
I
seen
don't
him before.
know.
You don't have any.
No, I mean,
Okay.
he might be one of the football kids' parents, but not our team. I don't.
Were you guys up there for his football
Yes.
practice? Is that what you
Yes.
were there for? So this person's claiming that the car door opened into, was it your
his car.
husband's door that
Yes.
opened into it? Okay.
Yes.
But that didn't happen.
Well, my husband opened the door, but we were far enough away that
But it didn't
Nice
really
job,
happen. Okay. So
You too.
then the words were exchanged
and
and
then
this
my husband walked away.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not, I'm not here to fight with you. I'm here for my son's the kids. Like, sorry if you think it hit your car, but it didn't.
Okay.
We walked away. And I was like, came up to him, was like, no, man, we're not going to, started confronting him. My husband tried to walk away, continued to walk away. Next thing I looked over, my husband's on the gravel.
Did he push
in
you
his
down?
knees. I'm not sure. I mean, he had to. He was on his knees in the gravel.
Okay.
And he had something hit his face. He said he had something in his hand that hit his face. That's why he went to the hospital.
Over the next 20 minutes, officers began piecing together a timeline based on Marselles' point of view.
This is our suspect.
In the black.
Yeah. He stabbed him.
Black guy standing.
The other guy.
Right.
So I don't know if she didn't
Potentially
see that or
self-defense.
didn't see anything. It potentially could be self-defense. I didn't ask her if she saw the knife. I just kind of wanted to see what her story was before I said anything. I have the information and I'll run her.
Well, she's not really who we're dealing with at this point.
She what?
She's not who we're wanting to really deal with at this point.
No, I know.
I was actually literally just on the phone trying to get in touch with the officer that's out with the victim right now. This is kind of a crazy call because it happened at a sports complex. The victim left in one direction, the suspect left the other direction. So I'm actually out on the freeway with our potential suspect right now. So I was just trying to get an update to see what the status of the victim was. So I have no information for you on that one. Well, I don't know if we're hitting self-defense at this point yet, but our guy out here that we have right now has some pretty substantial injuries to him as well. And per the wife of our supposed suspect here, said that, they essentially, two of the males were arguing with each other over their door hitting the other door. Mr. Brown here went up and denied anything ever happening. Their door got hit. And our wife is going off and saying next thing she knows is that her husband's actually down on the ground and that he gets back up to try and go off and protect himself. Essentially, that's pretty much what I've got. He's got his. Oh, his guts were seriously falling out of his stomach. He said he only got the story from the victim's girlfriend. He didn't get a chance to talk to the victim himself. But similar story. He pulls up next to the guy in the black car, the victim's car. He opens his door, opens the rear driver's side door of the victim's car. The male victim goes off and calls him out on it. Says, hey, what the fuck are you doing? He tries to downplay it. And then supposedly our victim goes up and smacks his mirror. Thank you. Smacks his mirror. And then that's when the victim is going off and saying that he legitimately just pulled out a knife and started stabbing him in the stomach 3 to 4 times. The victim falls down, tries to get back up to escape him. He grabs him and gets one more good stab in his stomach before he's finally able to break away, hop in his car, and but everything that we're saying is that this is the only guy involved with the accident. That's what sounds like. That's from every angle. The victim saying that he's the only one involved with it too. He's the only one bringing up that he's getting jumped by several people. That's it. Well, we're only taking a ride somewhere. Now you and Joe, you're going to have to go to the hospital even if you don't want to. We're going to make you check you out, and then we'll get a ride back to you. For some deadly weapon on the other end. Well, battery with a deadly weapon, actually. Battery with a deadly weapon. Charged with people. So we're just trying to find a vehicle that's going to be big enough to actually fit you in there comfortably, because there's no way in heck you're going to be able to fit on the back of these Explorers. So we'll hang tight. We'll try and get you out of the seat shortly.
Thanks.
actually in the hospital already.
So y'all take him to the hospital regardless?
Well, that depends. You already refused medical attention
Yeah.
for these guys. So the first destination will be jail. If jail refuses you just based on your injuries, then we would have to take you to the hospital after that. But that's going to be jail's call at this point. And then after you go to the hospital, it's just turn back down to jail.
Okay. No big deal. Been there before.
All right, I got you.
Take care. Chill.
Well, so we have to wait on the status of the other guy that's down at the hospital. Once we hear that he's okay and that he's in stable condition, yes, we're going to take everybody else. But if he ends up getting seriously injured to the point where he ends up passing away, we got to keep everybody here on scene there. But trust me, I don't want to keep your wife and kids here any longer. Whenever we get there to take a thing, do that for you, all right? Sorry? So he's not being arrested again. We just have to keep everybody here as a potential witness to what went down. Because again, if this guy ends up dying or he gets put in critical condition, then our homicide detectives or other detectives are going to have to come out and interview everybody. That's myself. Until we can officially rule out.
The officer also has to make sure that they have a vehicle big enough to fit the massive former boxer.
Air's okay.
Yeah, I was just kind of asking him why you're holding me and
So
our
he
friend came out of
did
town.
he explain it to you?
He just said that it was out of his jurisdiction. He really didn't want to overstep or say what
So we're just kind of waiting. We're waiting on further information.
Okay.
And once we get from our higher ups, it just kind of trickles down. So
Okay.
right now we're just
I'm
kind
like,
of
I didn't do anything but drive my husband to the hospital.
No, I understand. I know. It's a lot of hurry up and wait, unfortunately.
Okay.
But right now we're just kind of waiting to hear. But as soon as we know, we will let you know.
Okay. Can you either take my sunglasses off or push them up
Yeah.
on my face? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
They're like blowing in the wind.
Do you want
You
me
can
to
just put them in my
Are you sure?
Yeah. Hopefully you'll let me out of this before I get
I hope so too. But I'll keep you posted, okay?
Can I have my window down a little just so I can see them or they're not?
They're okay. I just talked to them. You guys just say mom. We waited at mom. Let her know you guys are
It should be
okay.
done soon,
Okay.
Tell Mom to call Jaylen. Call Jaylen. All right?
Despite Marselles Brown's request that someone in his family contact Jaylen about what's going on, at the time of Brown's arrest, TMZ reported, quote, "Our sources tell us Jaylen doesn't have a close relationship with his father and was unaware of the arrest or incident," end quote. Marselles Brown went to the hospital to get checked out for some abrasions. News 3LV reports police collected his bloody clothing, however, couldn't find the knife. He was booked on suspicion of attempted murder. A judge granted him a $300,000 bond and told him he had to wear an ankle monitor. According to the court docket, prosecutors took the case to a grand jury, asking them to consider indicting Brown on 5 charges: attempted murder with the use of a deadly weapon, 3 counts of battery with the use of a deadly weapon resulting in serious bodily injury, and 1 count of fighting or challenging someone to a fight with a deadly weapon. But in a major twist, the grand jury chose not to indict Marselles Brown.
Grand jury proceedings are secret, so we'll likely never know the reasoning behind their decision. But the case was dismissed in November of 2025, and Marselles Brown's future court dates were vacated. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with another case.